one in the Western Conference begins. The Kings look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Grizzles. Round one, game one, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Evan Vassell out there with Halliburton. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Thompson, and it's Barnes, and it's power forward. And for Sacramento, Washington out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Powell. And it's Harden in at the two guard. Vassell wide open. Take a look at the Kings. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advances.
Amen.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Halliburton against Maxey. Halliburton right side. And stolen by Maxey. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. Coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Maxey, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. Here's Vassell. Misses from short range. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now, here's Washington. Isaac outside. Here's Harden. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots, and makes plays.
At the line for one, James Harden.
The throw good, James Harden. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Isaac with the steal. Maxey with it. Halliburton picks him up. Maxey passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Halliburton. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Here's Halliburton. Hartenstein passes to Thompson. And here we go. Harden and the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
A great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Halliburton. Barnes passes to Hartenstein. Here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Count that one.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now, here is Harden. And that one's good. Maxey.
and they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Vassell against Harden. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Harden the pass to Isaac. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Harden kicks to Maxey. Another three for Sacramento.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Halliburton with it. Maxey covering. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Kicks it out to Harden. Another three for Sacramento.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The Grizzlies trail by three. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Vassell, a three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Maxey passes to Isaac. Now, here's Maxey from deep Washington. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Hartenstein's got his sixth rebound on the night. Barnes kicks to Halliburton. Barnes down low. He's covered by Isaac. Hartenstein with the screen for Thompson. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Harden with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Maxey passes to Isaac from deep. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his six taken on the floor.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Barnes outside. Back to Vassell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Vassell. Thompson, a screen on Washington. Washington against Vassell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Isaac.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And stolen by Vassell. Trying to get something going. And it's in off the backboard. Vassell's got 5.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
That's tipped. Now Barnes. He has 6. Vassell, the pass to Halliburton. Rebound by the Kings. Maxey kicks to Isaac. Sacramento again missing. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Vassell, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Powell. Here's Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Halliburton with it. Maxey covering.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Harden against Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Washington, that's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Vassell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. deciding to change it up.
Substituting on the court.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Wallace outside. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wallace outside. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Harden.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now, here's Johnson. The kick out to Westbrook. From downtown. Rebound by Wallace. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Bay. And here's Halliburton. Wallace with the ball. Hartenstein with the screen on Hart. No coverage that time.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Westbrook. Count the basket. And the Kings lead by 7.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Bay passes to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight. Westbrook against Halliburton. Here's Vassell. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Hartenstein. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hand.
The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one drops. Some changes for Memphis. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. Mann subbed in for Halliburton. Harden hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Barnes outside. From outside, off the mark. Kings leading now by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Barnes dishes to Wallace. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top, up 8. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Wallace is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Williams at the center position. Sacramento leading by 8. Kicks it out to Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Harden's got 20 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Count that one.
Yeah, Scotty has confidence from that mid-range and does not need much space.
Out to Thompson. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, Bay with it. No good from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Wallace. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's to Wallace. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Barnes. He's got 8. At demand. Launches it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. To the inside. Logan. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Rebound by Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Barnes down low. He's covered by Westbrook. Chalk up 2 there. Barnes has got 10.
Great with the ball. Barnes can just do so many things to help this team win.
Here's Westbrook into the lane. Count that bucket. And the Kings lead by 9. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
Isaac, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for James Harden. And Memphis also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Wallace against Westbrook. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Wallace with a screen on Thompson. 7-foot shot.
A good defensive effort from Westbrook there. And he uses his quickness and length. He can take a shooter out of their rhythm.
And Isaac throws it down.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Wallace looking for an opening. Outside Williams. Inside. Unloads from 9. Barnes can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 11. Lobbed up there for Isaac.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes outside. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Barnes passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Westbrook. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. To shoot. The tray. It's good. The basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Westbrook, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. From the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. On the wing, Isaac. He's guarded by Williams. Bogdanovich. Good. He hits the jump shot. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Kings. Washington's checked in for Isaac. And Maxey subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Vassell, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Halliburton comes in for Wallace. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 9. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Maxey on the wing. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. Nice D from Williams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Halliburton, a beautiful reverse layup. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Williams. Barnes against Johnson. From 12 feet out. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, Maxey. Thompson from long range. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 6.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Halliburton for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 14. Williams finds Barnes. Offline with his 3. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 10-point lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Memphis. Eubanks, he's checked in for Williams. Bays subbed in for Barnes. So he gets them both. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Thompson outside. Back to Halliburton. Nice move. In the corner, Bay with it. 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
sinks the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Now, here is Halliburton. 14 points for him. Down low. The shot by Thompson, no good. Kings leading now by 14. Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Bol, he's checked in for Eubanks. Maxey hits them both.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's Halliburton. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Bogdanovich gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Pass to Bol. Bay against Johnson. Bay kicks to Halliburton. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. 4 on the clock. Will it go? And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 16. And Bol sends it back.
And that passive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Hartenstein comes in for Bol. And it's Barnes in for Bay. 1:51 left in the first half. Hartenstein with the screen for Thompson. Thompson is double. Here's Vassell. A 3-pointer off the mark. Kings leading now by 18. In the air, Vassell grabs the board.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Back to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got 15 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Maxey. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Thompson against Thompson. To the middle. And that one's good. Barnes. 17 points in the game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes snapping it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Maxey with it. He's got 18. And that gets the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Sacramento in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jink.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Johnson is out there with Thompson. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Maxey. And it's Washington in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
So fast of foot on the run of Sear. Tough to catch.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Maxey with it. Picked up by Thompson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Johnson, the pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the 3 off target. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Maxey kicks to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
Halliburton finds Vassell. No one near him. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 10 points for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Halliburton against Maxey. Johnson with a screen on Halliburton. And stolen by Barnes. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
When we talk about Scotty Barnes doing it all, we mean all of it.
Here's Maxey. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Halliburton for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Yep, that one goes in there. 22 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Barnes outside. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Maxey passes to Johnson. Three-pointer. Another miss by Maxey. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Great open look there. Johnson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Kings. Vassell against Bogdanovich. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. They get the rebound. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Vassell outside. Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Kings. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Thompson kicks to Maxey. Washington passes to Maxey. Washington with the screen on Halliburton. Thompson for the triple. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 9.
That's unreal concentration. Klay Thompson, he knows the shot is going to get contested. Does not phase it.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Halliburton. And that one drops for him. 18 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And here's Thompson following the 3 from Bogdanovich. Hartenstein finds Barnes. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Now here's Maxey. He's covered by Halliburton. Maxey no good. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Halliburton passes to Hartenstein. Over Thompson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Both shots good from the strike. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Barnes. Out to Thompson. Hartenstein with the screen for Thompson. Memphis the rebound. Barnes passes to Halliburton. 2 on the clock. And another miss by Memphis. Kings leading now by 19 points. Takes the 13-footer. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a little bit of length, a little bit of strength. That pays off for Scotty Barnes.
For Memphis, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. Bays checked in for Memphis. And he's good on the second.
And Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
Maxey kicks to Johnson. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Vassell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Vassell, the pass to Halliburton. A 3 from Barnes. Rebound by the Kings. And now Maxey pushing it up. And no one back there to stop him. Rejected by Halliburton. Back to Thompson. Pass to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Maxey. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. They throw good. Maxey. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Make some noise. Get up out of your seats for your Sacramento Kings great team.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Kings great team.
Barnes against Isaac. Vassell outside. Hartenstein with the screen on Harden. And the basket by Vassell.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here's Westbrook. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. On defense, the Grizzlies. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team.
Here is Harden. He's got 22.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
Halliburton against Powell. And it's Halliburton missing. Sacramento leading by 20. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Isaac. Here's Harden. And Barnes sends it back.
Good instincts from Barnes on the block. He had that shot totally anticipated.
Vassell kicks to Halliburton. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Bay. Still scoreless. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
It's not a handful. It's a bundle of these kind of performances from James Harden. What a night.
Pass to Bay. Barnes looking around. And here's Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton kicks to Vassell. Off target from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Vazenkov. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Halliburton. He's got 18. Vassell outside. Pass to Bay. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Strong response there by Bay, upping the competitive nature here a little.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Harden outside Westbrook. Back to Harden. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Bay pulls it in.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Halliburton passes to Bay. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Puts the move on. Barnes can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 22. Here's Harden. Good D by Barnes. And for Memphis, they're shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. On the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Mann comes in for Devin Vassell. And Wallace subbed in for Halliburton. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook kicks to Isaac. Westbrook passes to Isaac. Harden outside. Good. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Bay passes to Mann. Wallace with a screen on Harden. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Barnes. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Man, tonight Scotty Barnes has been relentless.
Now Harden. 28 points for him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They throw good. James Harden. James Harden getting it done for the Sacramento Kings. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Saddiq Bey is out there with Williams. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In the history of the game, James Harden gets to the line as well as anyone we've ever seen.
Free throw dropped for Harden.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Vassell. Outside Williams. Pass to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Hard to get young players to be energized by defense, but Asar Thompson has come into the league with that kind of junkyard dog mentality.
Now here's Thompson. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vassell kicks to Williams. Wallace the pass to Bey. Thompson against Vassell. Launches a 3, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Powell sends a screen for Harden. and stolen by Vassell. Now here's Wallace. Wide open. Rebound by the Kings. Washington's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. On the wing, Thompson. Washington with a screen on Vassell. Harden's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And here are the Kings now after Memphis gets the 3. Washington passes to Thompson. The 3 from Harden. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And what you expect from Russell is that right there. Find a way to get into the lane and make something happen.
Vassell against Harden from 18 feet away. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Thompson for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden against Vassell. On the wing, Wallace. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Washington. And it's Memphis with another. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
James Harden has really made a science of working himself to the free throw line. And we see that here once again.
James Harden taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Harden hits them both.
If you want to do some kind of search out there for professional scorer, James Harden's picture pops up first, and this guy does it all.
Kings leading now by 17. Pass to Washington. Harden outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Out left to the wing. Wallace against Washington. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And that one's good. Maxi's got 29 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out of the key, Hartenstein. Pass to Vassell. Moves back up. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Asar Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
He misses the free throw. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Memphis. Halliburton comes in for Devin Vassell. He hits the second from the line. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Hartenstein. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Harden. And the shot goes down. Harden's got 42 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
There's so much about Halliburton that shows that he plays well beyond his years.
Maxey attacking and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for two, Tyrese Maxey.
Shoot two. That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Halliburton in the corner. Halliburton on the wing. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Barnes has got 11 in the second half. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Barnes. There's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
With it, Halliburton picks him up, kicks it out to Harden. Over Halliburton, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Wallace against Thompson, inside. Out to Wallace. Clock at 4, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Vassell, he's checked in for Wallace. Sacramento leading by 17. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Grizzlies shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Pass to Washington. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Kings lead by 18.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Hartenstein with the screen for Vassell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Harden for 3, and good! There's another.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Halliburton finds Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Washington. Barnes passes to Vassell. Off target from three-point range.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Barnes. No good on the shot.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Some changes for Sacramento. Johnson comes in for Washington, and it's Bogdanovich in for James Harden. Sacramento leading by 18. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another three for Sacramento.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And it's Halliburton missing. Kings have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Logan. Sacramento moving it around. Johnson sets the screen for Maxey. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Halliburton kicks to Vassell. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Vassell's got 8 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Thompson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Vassell drives in. The D by Bogdanovich. Kings leading now by 20. Maxey passes to Bogdanovich. Johnson with a screen on Halliburton. Maxey, excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And Thompson kicks to Halliburton. No good on the triple. Sacramento's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Sacramento.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Maxey passes to Johnson, misses from close range. Halliburton outside. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. I love playing in the basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, James Harden.
like a me, even if we